this very podcast, Politically Speaking, seems to have inspired you to run for office.
Yes, that is true.
Can you talk a little bit about how the definitive show about Missouri politics inspired you to get into electoral politics?
That is actually true. I remember at the time I was living in California, and I was doing research on, at the time, Councilman Pat Dolan, who was our county council member that I was hoping would stop the rezoning for Tower T. And I wasn't really getting what I wanted out of him. And so I started to do research, and I found this interview of Politically Speaking, of you doing an interview with Pat Dolan. And I remember I was at my apartment in California and just listening to it. And I remember thinking, I can do better than that guy. He to me, and I'm sure he's a nice gentleman, but
he is a very nice person, and he lives in Richmond Heights, and I have a lot of respect for him. I want to make clear
Sure.
that I've always liked him, and I like,
Sure.
I like Councilwoman Clancy as well. But continue.
Sure. No, very nice gentleman, but really wasn't giving us what we were asking for, even though we were getting it from Councilman Tracus. Was giving us even more positivity when we were trying to save Tower T. So, yes, I listened to Politically Speaking with yourself and Pat Dolan, and I just was like, you know what? I think I might run for office. I literally will never forget being in my apartment in California, and this kind of, light went off in my head, and decided to get into politics.